Hello, my name is Sanyam and I work as a head of engineering for a company called Weeve, which is a IoT-based startup in the heart of Berlin. And I really like what I do here. So it's basically it's in the field of IoT, and as you know that IoT is basically not a technology in itself, but it is combination of many other technologies like software development, hardware development, and also other stuff that's involved in any digital product. I generally start my day with a cup of coffee and a stand up with the whole team. And it's designers, developers, DevOps engineers, QA engineers all come together in the start of the day to discuss what they did the day before and what they want to do today. And what if so there's some blockers which we as a team can solve. Then mostly my time goes to manage the teams and take feedback from other people. I'm also involved in hiring, and so but I believe that retaining people is more important than hiring new people. So I also focus on keeping the team spirit and the culture high. And I also have programming sessions with each developers or designers so that I keep in touch with all the progress that's been happening in the team, and it also gives us confidence in the code quality so that I don't have to review every code to maintain the code quality. It's intuitive and it just becomes a second nature of every developer in the company. I would say it works the other way around. I think the industry chose me. So uh, I was always interested in music and composing, so I was very much into that. But machines were always fascinating to me. So uh, I started after my schooling. I started a university as electronics engineering course. That was a really interesting to me. I learned about a lot of things, and then I also came across software, and then I pivoted a bit because I thought that I like that more than hardware, but I soon I realized that I like both. So I found this field called IoT, which is combination of both hardware and software technologies, and that's why I got into this. And I was also a lot contributed to a lot of open source project before starting my first job. So yeah, I think the industry chose me. My main responsibilities in the tech is mostly I design the whole architecture with other people in the team, and also with the help of the product team, I created the roadmap for the next 2 years. Also with the help of the CTO, and I generally also talk to the customers so that I have a better idea of what the product should look like in future. First of all, start with your first question regarding customer interaction. Yes, so like, every product is a baby to you, so you can't dislike your baby or you cannot hate your baby, and you're always biased that your baby is the best in the world. That's why we need external feedback and talk to other people so that they could give us honest and unbiased opinion about the product. And also to keep myself up with the trend, I generally I have a habit of reading 2 articles in the morning after the stand up and 2 articles before I leave the office. And this is just reading, and also I go to a lot of events and meetups in Berlin and roundtables like the last one that I had with Khalifa. It was also very interesting. Yep, and also ChatGPT and other technology trends. Like if you can use the technology, then that's the best way that you would know more about it. Because and AI is just another tool. It's as good as the user. So if you are a bad user of that tool, then you can not use it to this full capacity. But yeah, I generally use ChatGPT a lot in my day-to-day work, mostly for documenting things. Biggest challenge I faced was mostly a confusion. So I started my journey in the programming with assembly level language, and then low level languages like C. But then I came across Python and Node.js, and whenever I searched on Google or tried to find, like everybody is using all the languages, When if I ask someone who is using Python, they say it's the best language. If I have someone who's using Node.js, they would say that that's the best language. This was like there is I would say a very opinionated market about programming languages and other technologies in the world. So like if you see AI, blockchain, or IoT. So if I ask you at what company would you like to start working on? So everybody wants to work on AI now. I think the few months ago it was blockchain. Hmm. So there is no. This is I think the main challenge that I faced in the software. But if you say in the current scenario or in my current position, the biggest challenge would be to manage bigger teams, and we are working in three different time zones: Berlin, India, and the UK. So this sometimes have issues, but to solve this issue, we also have a set of hours which starts in Berlin time 11 and it lasts till 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So that's the common time that everybody is usually online and you can talk to each other. My first interaction with the actual computer was, I think, 20 years or 22 years ago. So that time we had to use a floppy disk to run an operating system, to put an operating system in the device, and now you have that power in the palm of your hand. And look, and that time it was like the computer was always running out of resources when you are trying to do something. And now is the time that you are not able to use the full capacity of your phone, even at the smallest device on. That's the most, I think, in touch device for anybody in the world now. And talking about the future, I think there is no future without technology, or maybe technology is the future and present and was the past as well. So that's starting from the industrial revolution. I guess everything is mostly about technology. Technology is helping humans a lot. So human evolution takes a lot of time. Like you cannot evolve with the flying powers next day, but you can have a machine that you can sit on and fly the next day. So technology evolves faster than human beings. So, and it is helping in a lot of field. Like if we talk about specifically IoT, so it's like in every field. Even if we talk about medications and hospitality, so in a lot of hospitals, we have sensors or even the devices that check the human matrices or human readings. They're all connected to a central hardware. You have immediate responses, immediate data of anything that's happening. Also for weather, so technology is everywhere. You cannot see a field where there is no technology used. If you get into this and if you see you like it and you can do it, then I think it's the best way to evaluate if you can still, like, if you want to start in this field or not. So it's a famous saying: "Do what you love, love what you do." But I would like to deny of it. So do what you can and love what you do. Also be consistent. So like, you cannot have progress overnight, or you cannot learn something overnight. You might see some videos on YouTube like learn JavaScript in three hours or things like that. Don't get doomed by those things. These are learning something. It takes time, and everything has their scale or bar. So if the scale is this high, then you have to go this high. The scale will not come down for you. So I think the only thing that would help you is being consistent. So also there's one more famous saying that I don't like is slow and steady wins the race. I would say fast and consistent will always beat the slow and steady. So be fast, be quick, and be consistent all the time.